Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Afterimage. Last time we left off, we were hanging out here in the Whispering Forest, and it's not really doing a lot of whispering, to be quite frank. I'm a little bit disappointed by the lack of whispering. The research has progressed steadily, though at first no one believed that we would challenge God's laws of life. The results now speak for themselves. Aggregation of the same species may turn out too weak of power, but it's not far off from our success. Thanks to the war, a lot of experimental material was provided, and those failed ones can be returned to the battlefield and put to good use. Okay, so yeah, you're talking about using the failed experiments, similar to a thing Umbrella did, experimenting on things. You just send out the failures in, because there's still at least, like, you know, some meat shields and stuff, even if they're not as effective as they could be. Okay. So yeah, these are all experimented on animals is what I'm gathering then, because we've dealt with like a crazy hermit crab and these exploding rats. So I'm guessing that's just what we're working with here, huh? Think I'm picking up what they're putting down. Anything there? Nope. Alright. You seem pretty effective though. Crystals of Despair. What in the world? That's probably a selling fodder item. Flowers grown on the weird plants of Whispering Forest has a strange scent. These are for cooking. Crystals of a corrupted soul. Filled with the aura of despair, being highly poisonous, it must be processed first before eating. Strange looking bastards. No wonder it's called the Crystal of Despair. The fact that Ifri had to deal with them personally makes me kind of despair. I love Ifri's little added things that we get. Ooh, okay, this requires a higher jump, I believe. Because the closest enemy was the one back there, and I don't... You couldn't fly, so I don't think we could... kind of, enemy bounce our way up there. That seems like it'd be too much of a struggle. Ow. Die. Where did you even come from? You weren't there before. What? I don't even know where you came from. Weird. Alright. Whatever. Oh no, I can't make that. Ooh, maybe with the... I need to get my maximum height, though. Yeah, okay, I think I can make this jump. There we go. Whew, just barely. If I utilize everything at my disposal, we're good. Okay. Hello. Ooh, you look creepy. Oh god. I see that an eyeball tentacle is sticking out of the helmet.
Don't.
Whoa.
Sounds like someone's speaking to us, Ree. Please.
That voice. What are they speaking of?
Do you not want me to kill that thing? I'm a little concerned that you don't want me to kill that thing. But is it gonna try and kill me? I'm a little bit worried that you're specifically talking about that. I'm gonna leave it be for the moment, because I'm worried. No? Okay, maybe you mean please don't proceed. Okay, I'm gonna... Maybe, you know what? Let's not attack them. Let's not kill them. Maybe there's a reason to do that. I might not want to kill them. I think these are fine, but the voice specifically appeared as soon as I saw that enemy for the first time, so I'm gonna leave that enemy be, just in case we get up here and it's like, please don't kill my fellow soldiers, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe your soldiers were used for... Yeah, that's a giant eyeball. And these things also have giant eyeballs, so... Maybe that's what it means. Maybe you didn't want me killing that. Hi? I can't talk to you or anything? Okay. Interesting way to get around there. I thought I would have been able to talk to the eyeball. But...
Me.
Okay, no. You probably just want me to help you.
That voice is everywhere. How is that so?
It seems we are closing the distance.
Okay, I think I'm safe to kill the soldiers now. I think I'm safe to kill the soldiers now. I was a bit worried that, like, killing them would cause something bad to happen, but... I guess not. Okay, whiz robe. Yeah, I needed more of those in my life. Okay, so somebody needs help. I imagine it's the giant eyeball amalgam telling me to put it out of its misery. If I could guess. That's a wall for sure. That is definitely a wall that I can get through right there. Yeah, it marks it on the map already, basically, though, so I'm not gonna bother. Okay. Research record reagent number 4. That'll be over here. No, not here. Isn't there like a key item thing? Here we go. The merging of different souls often leads to severe reaction of the code and further rapid collapse of the new body. Reagent number 4 enhances the stability of souls and alleviates the malignant consequences of rejection. Given orally or by injection, the reagent can also give ordinary organisms a strong self-repairing ability for a certain period of time. It can also give the strong self-repairing ability for a certain period of time. The rebuilding process via the man-made well, this reagent can be added to rebuild the body more accurately and safely. Under the rougher procedure, reagent number 4 increases the probability of exact rebuilding by 42%. Warning, experiments have shown that when the reagent was administered directly to the body, the recipient would transform 26.5% of the time. Direct use in humans is not recommended until further conclusions are drawn. So you're trying to effectively make chimeras by forming different souls. But they can reject the souls, much like, you know, how, like, a body can reject organs and things like that. It enhances the stability and alleviates the malignant consequences of rejection. And it also gives ordinary organisms a strong repairing ability. If the rebuilding process is done via the man-made well, it can be added to rebuild the body more accurately and safely. So this is just talking about the body rebuilding process, but these are people who rejected the reagent? Why use the reagent anyway? I'm guessing they're trying to make the man-made one as effective at returning people to the stream as the artifacts was, but they can't create something as effective as that, so they're having to use reagents to increase the effectiveness of it. But the potential downside to using the reagents is it can cause stuff like this to happen. But they're also trying to merge multiple souls together? I'm thinking they're trying to use it to create bioweapons, basically. Yeah. I think that's what's going on here. I don't think they're trying to, like, replicate the artifacts or anything like that to, like, make their own. I think what is going on here is, that doesn't count, huh? Yep, okay, that was weird. So I gotta dash, hit that. Okay. What is going on here? Oh, I see. Okay, and then we hit... okay. Okay. I thought that one was background information. It is not. Okay. Whew. Okay, this seems like a very lore-heavy area. I know, what a wild concept. Okay, and then there's more up here. None of that, please. Oh, you can't go over here because there's that little gap in the floor. You couldn't cross that. How unfortunate. It is very dark in here. Another coin for Sa. Don't know if I want to go over there or not. Does this lead anywhere different? Not really. Okay. Just led to the same location. This just has a little ratty to beat up. Okay. Alright, now we're... I was gonna say we're back over here, but I've never been here. Ow. There you are, reflected that back at you. Ow. Get out of here, you two. There we go. I can just hit them like that. Okay, and now we gotta fight the soldiers. It's very, very cute that I was like, Maybe I shouldn't kill the soldiers. Maybe they're telling me to please spare the soldiers. That was not the solution at all. Ow. Let me kill you like that. Oh my god, this is a lot of enemies. Okay. Ow. Jeez, how many enemies is this? There's a lot of enemies. Oh my god. Talent essence, Scythe of the Abyss? What? Okay, talk dirty to me. Okay. Ooh, increased critical rate. Critical damage goes down, but critical rate goes up. When performing a crit, restore some HP. Oh, that's really good. Twisted weapon that seems to have its own mind like a living thing. The forest covered more experiments than just the rough merging of souls. The sealed soul within this weapon is another proof of evil. It gasps and pants, constantly trying to break the seal and rush out. Oh no! Oh, I should feel bad about using this weapon. Oh, this is a horrible weapon. It's very good though. So I'm gonna upgrade it twice, actually. Wow, okay, that was very worth it. I'm sorry, soul, trapped in weapon. God, it's gasping and like basically crying and wants release. Oh, I'm a horrible person for using this weapon. But it's so good. No. I'm a bad person. No. Ugh. The idea about my weapon, like, basically crying for release and I'm just swinging it at people. A sucker tentacle. There we are. Corrupted hearts. Ooh, okay, that looks like this looks like an area. Oh, okay, that's gonna take some doing, it is. Okay. Okay. I think I need to get more of the proper amount of distance off of this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's a spot to land over there. Alright, we're good? Okay. Alright, and that's 488. That is good. Now we just gotta do this again. Uh-huh. Okay. Ooh, that was tight. That was rude to put such a tight set of spikes there at the end. Muramasa. What? Muramasa is usually a late game thing. But no, we just get it early here. After a successful hit, consume your MP. If empty, consume HP instead and attach a mark of delayed explosion to the enemy. Whenever an enemy is killed, restore some HP or MP. Terrible weapon that feeds on the soul. Yeah, that's usually what it does. A broken body still has a chance to rebuild. But a drained soul, well, you can only get some restore from your enemies. There was one who firmly believed that this blade would inspire real power and constant slaying. He hunted thousands of ink-spewing multi-tentacles in a cave, but still got no effort. In the end, he was killed by decent people because he dwelled into soul-hunting madness. Yeah, you know what? That weapon I definitely don't want to use. It's strong, but no, I'm good. I'm good. Actually, that one I'm gonna veto. I'm gonna veto that one. Well, the Whispering Forest seems great. You know, it seems like there's a lot of good stuff that goes on here in the old Whispering Forest. Come back here. Ow. There. No. You quit that. I'm glad enemies actually have hit stun in this. Hypothesis. The driving source of life is spiritual power. Don't know what that was. Something just fell outside. The embodiment of which in this realm is the water flowing through the body. A sharp loss of water will result in the calcification of the body. Source of life's spiritual power, the embodiment of which is realms of water flowing through the body. That's why the confluence and the stream are made of water, because water flows through the body, so they're saying that's the source of life and spiritual power is water. When a person dies, their body will dry up and finally dissipate. If handled properly, the body will dehydrate faster and form a beautiful prism bone. Phenomena of muscle hardening and exoskeletonization appear on some beings, aiding them in acclimatization or enhanced combat advantage. Fossilizing ability of Subject 131, codenamed Gongor, is functionally the same as Evidence 1 and 2. Furthermore, 131 also has the ability to decompose stone structures. The exact mechanism is still being studied. Muscle hardening and exoskeletonization. Aiding in acclimatization or enhanced combat advantage. Okay. So they're saying if you reduce the amount of water in the body, you can calcify them and give them like a natural armor? Oh god. They're getting into some really, really rough territory here. Oh my god. Alrighty. So do I want to go this way? Let's see what's over here first. I was thinking this was the proper way to go, since it was kind of revealed to me. And that area back there was a secret failure. Okay, great. Uh-huh. Ow. Ow. Okay, you know what? This is better, I think. Ooh. Okay. Mm-hmm. There we go. That's big damage. It uses all of my MP, but it's big damage. Ow. Okay, that was big damage. Ow. Okay, that attack is just free damage. Okay, that staff is pretty good. That staff is pretty good. Just expend all of your mana to do an absurd amount of damage. Huh. We get the Remnant Blade. Now, what does that do for me? I did not expect a boss fight there. Recover HP on kill 2. Greatsword attack. A brutal weapon made to crush everything in its way with just one blow. Attacking by its own weight deals overpowering damage to enemies. After being treated roughly over years, however, the blade can hardly sustain itself now. It deals... crush everything in its way and deals overpowering damage to enemies. Are you sure? It isn't, like, it's... See, now, this is the thing about the sword. In my experience, in these kinds of games, and in most games that have big, heavy, two-handed weapons, you want a few different things out of a weapon like that. If it's slow, you want it to be... Like if it's slow, like a big greatsword like that, it needs one of three things. It needs... I'll read this in a second. It needs incredible range... Which, it has okay range, but it's not incredible. That's more in the realm of, like, a spear or something like that. It needs incredibly high damage to make up for the fact that it swings super slow, which this does not. It doesn't do significantly more damage than any of the other weapons I have, so what's the point, really? The scythe has longer range than it, and the scythe does the same damage. The only other thing that would be useful for a greatsword to have is in, you know, something like Dark Souls or something like that, where when you swing with a heavy weapon, it's more likely to stun the enemy. It's more likely to give the enemy hit stun. But in this game, every single attack I use gives hit stun. So greatswords feel like they're in a bit of a weird spot where they don't really have a niche to fill. Which is an interesting problem to have, because it sucks. I like greatswords, and I like to use them in games a lot, but unfortunately this one just isn't up to snuff. It needs to do like 2 or 3 times as much damage, I feel, and possibly swing even slower. Like, I would take that. If it swung slower, but it did even more damage, I would take that, because then it would be like a charged shot in, you know, like Cuphead or Mega Man, what have you. The claws of a jungle creature. Wear it to simulate its flexible moves. Allows the bearer to cling to walls and jump off of them. Yes, finally. We have wall jumps. I've been looking for you. I have. Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay, that's another very, very good ability to get access to. But yeah, sorry, I had to get my thoughts on the greatsword in this game out of my head, because it is a little disappointing as far as greatswords go, I will not lie. It doesn't fill any of the particular niches that I would normally expect a greatsword to fill adequately. Which is unfortunate. Which is why I'm using, like, daggers and the scythe. The scythe, quite frankly, just feels like a better greatsword. If you want my honest opinion. Owie. Go away. There we are. And we found ourselves a tree. Well, isn't that just dandy? We can rest.
And the humming vanished. It seems to no longer be functional.
Oh, because I actually used it to kill something? Like I've used the attack enough times? Silent Rod. Okay, so yeah. When equipped, spells Equilibrium. A wand gifted by a mysterious spirit and possessed from time to time, somehow very powerful. If enough lives are taken away by this wand, you can't use it anymore. Which has happened to me now. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if that was needed for like a quest or something. Tentacles that can regenerate. These slippery, shiny tentacles fall off each other and it's hard to separate them. Well, that is interesting. The remains of a failed fusion creature after its body's fast declination. Mutilated heart of a hideous creature. It continues to beat eerily after the death of the original. Fusion experiment combined the power of two souls to achieve strength beyond the limits. However, because of the mutual exclusion and confrontation of the souls, the body went out of control and ended in deterioration and collapse. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So I need to equip a new sub-weapon. I guess we're going back to the Book of Curse. Because that was pretty good, but I wanted to use that staff because it mentioned that something might happen if I use it enough. Alright, so let's go back to Resting Town. We got a lot of places to explore now that I can climb walls. That's probably how I was intended to get a lot of the things that had like a sheer high wall, that I instead solved the problem by just jumping up it, basically. With enemies, that is. So. But it's fine. So, hello.
Ah, it's you! What?
Let's see what you got.
Let's see what you got indeed. Okay, any new things I can make? I can make spiritual broth. And spiritual blast. Mulberry meat pottage. Oop, I can make this now. The azure sparkling water. Lava braised meat I can't make. Okay, cool. So we got some new, new food items to take there. Anything else you have here that I care about? Not particularly. Now, that being said, wasn't there was another merchant down here. I don't remember if I got everything from you or not. Our snail friend. You. You may even refresh your stock after a certain time.
Hello again, rescuer. I have some new stock with me. All
Ooh.
essential goods, of course. Who knows? Perhaps a simple
You say you have new stock. Okay, wait, hold the phone. You have an Eye of Truth. I don't think I need that. Casts away the mist in vision. Don't I already have this? Like, do you just sell another one just in case I didn't get the previous one? You also sell health potions, which I will buy 5 of. And refined health potions. Wait, I just bought max over my max? What? I did. Oh, yeah, I guess I can. Yeah, that makes sense. That just goes into storage. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Well then. That's some good stuff. Let's go spend our talent points, and then I think I'm going to rest, and we will end this episode off. I tried to see if I could drop through those stairs there. It did not work, unfortunately. Alright. So, I should have a few talent points. Oh! Oh, cool! They updated the game, and now it tells you how many talent points you've used out of the max you have. Interesting. I honestly kind of preferred the old way, but I guess I can see why they would want to show that. I suppose. So, What I really need is a way to see, like, when these nodes unlock for, like, their second thing. I wish I could more easily see that. Like this, for example. Yeah, see? These look no different than the ones I've already gotten. It would be nice to be able to tell, like, because, yeah, you have to get to a certain level to unlock these, but I wish there was an easier way to tell. So, is there anything, like, down here I would want to unlock? These are... That's just using a sword. That's using a great sword, that's using that. Okay, do we have anything over by, like, here I want? Gotta reach level 45 before I can get that. Ooh, these, though. I think I wanted these. Quickly whirl the scythe 2 times while in place. And while in midair, do that. So those are cool. I have a few points left. With my last 2 points, I think I'm gonna get this extra HP here. Cool. So... that is the quarter circle motion. While standing in place, swing the scythe 2 times. Now that is good. That I like. That I like. Adds to my aerial mobility with the scythe. Like that a fair bit. You can even combo into it. You can swing once and then do a combo. Good. These are good things. Alright. Well then. Whew. Alright, hope you enjoyed this episode of Afterimage, and I'll see you next time for some more. Go away, yawn.